this morning.
But just to see that, your performance in that, and then coming to see this, and you just are outstanding.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Congratulations. And I want to ask you before we, talk about Eduardo, how Facebook savvy were you, or are you, before you even started this whole thing?
Well, as soon as it was in my consciousness, I was on it, and then it was really in my consciousness, whether I liked it or not. I was dreaming about updates and seeing
and your friends.
Yeah, seeing what parties I was missing out on, and all the photos of the night before that I wasn't in, and or I have to detag or whatever. Oh man, what an incredible invention! A truly inspiring alchemic creation. I'm in awe of it, and it can be used for such incredible things. And it can also be used for such terrible things.
Yeah, I know.
Like any great invention, like the atom bomb.
Scary stuff.
I don't know if the atom bomb can be used for anything good, but that maybe not be a good example, or a good analogy or comparison. But but this can definitely be used for good.
Yeah.
So I'm savvy in the sense I can navigate around the website, but I've stopped using it now because I was only using it to waste time, and like most of us do, and I'd only ever use it if I was going to be doing some kind of charity event or like banding a group of people together, because it just increases your chances of making a greater difference.
Absolutely. Now, how hard was it for you to get into Eduardo's mindset? I mean, here are three people who have three different sides of the story, but you know what? They're all right. They all think they're right.
Sure.
So, but for you, I mean, Eduardo, as far as I'm concerned, got really shafted, and
Right.
so you're going in with a mindset like, I am absolutely right. Was that difficult for you?
I think everyone had to go in with "I am absolutely right." That attitude. No, it wasn't difficult for me at all, because it was every single point of view. I was only looking at my point of view, and I was looking at everyone else's point of view from that perspective. So my point of view was written so clearly. Like, his value system is so intact, his moral compass is so exact and on point, and he knows how to treat people, and he's a supportive, good friend. He was raised well, and I felt that he had a warmth and like he loves the people that he's surrounded by, that he surrounds himself with, and so when that betrayal hits, when that it's just crushing. It crumbles your world. Like we all know when we've all been betrayed at some point in our lives, and when that happens, it's like the world is destroyed around you. The facade is destroyed, and you see the darkness of what it is to be a human being.
Well, how sad is it that, Mark Zuckerberg created this, and it's all about social networking and having all these friends, but the one true friend that he actually had, he ended up losing.
Right. Well, I can only talk about within the story,
Yeah.
and I don't know Mark, and I never met Eduardo, and I know Erin researched the story meticulously and in great detail, so I trust what he wrote is not sensationalist, and has truth.
Yeah.
Has truth to it. So part of that story is absolutely right. It's horribly ironic. It's painfully ironic, and but it makes total sense that someone who is in such great need for connection and had an inability to achieve that in any kind of like present social situation, created some other universe where he could achieve it, where he had autonomy and control, and it makes total sense that out of that need came this thing that fulfilled that need for him. It's fantastic.
Yeah, very quickly, you were so spectacular in Never Let Me Go, and in this, now we're going to be getting you into Spider-Man mode. How does one get into Spider-Man mode?
That is yet to be. Well, I was born skinny, and I was born with I'm a Leo, so I have a great sense of pride and inner strength that doesn't necessarily match my outer strength. And I think every skinny boy can relate to that. That sense of injustice you feel when you're young, and that first loss of innocence, or when you're a teenager. That's who I am. We're all. What's wonderful about that character is that we're all him, and he is everyone's and he is no one's. Like in that legacy of that character, it's constantly shifting in that mythology. So I'm just really honoured to take on part of it.
Well, I look forward to seeing you. Just work on the web thing. I think you have to do that, right? Just shooting the webs out. Yeah. But other than that, you'll be fantastic.
Okay.
Good to meet you, and congratulations
nice to meet you
on
too.
everying. You're
Thank you.
really outstanding actor.
Thank you. Thank you
Nice
so
to talk
much.
to you,
Thank
Andrew.
you. Yeah, you too.
Take
You
care.
too.